Hey guys, welcome back to another plan with me. This week I'm planning from November 27th to December 3rd, and I'm using this kit from PinkDoamondPlannerCo. I believe it's called Aesthete. Correct me if I'm saying that incorrectly. And I thought this was a good kit for this week because it's the week between November and December, or it's the transition from November to December, and there's really not much going on at this point. I guess it's really Christmassy for a lot of people, but I decided that it wasn't. I don't know. I just never knew when I was going to use this kit. I bought it because I thought it was really pretty. And then I had it and I was like, wait, I don't know if I like this as much as I thought. I do really like it. The art is really pretty, and this dark green is is my favorite color. So I don't know why I was so hesitant to use it, but I'm glad I did. I do really like how it turned out. However, it was a mini kit, and again, like I've said before, ever since switching to printables and just having an entire ultimate kit at my fingertips, I'm not used to using such a bare bones kit. I've just been struggling a little bit, and I definitely had to pull from my label stash to complete this one. But I think I did a decent job at matching the colors as best I could. I didn't find a single identical match, not for the green, the burgundy, the blue, or the taupe, but I don't think it's too obvious, so I'm not mad at it. The one thing I will say about this kit is it comes with little things that are very, very thin, which is fine for probably most people, but I like to cram as much as humanly possible on little things at times because I don't know, I want to say everything that happened in that moment and not just like one or two words. So that was a little bit tricky for me, but I managed to fit a couple things in, and it's fine. I did abbreviate a few things, but who cares, right? Like, nobody cares. As far as my plans for this week go, mostly bad, not gonna lie, mostly terrible, but a couple fun things. Maybe one fun thing. I think I meant one fun thing. I saw Silverstein this week, and once again, it was on a Tuesday. Every single event I've gone to has been on a Tuesday, and it like kills me. I'm so tired on Tuesday. But the show was really, really good. However, I did get incredibly overstimulated. It was a sold out show, and it was in a very small venue. I'm blanking on the name right now. Who did I see there? I'm blanking on their name as well. I've seen one other band in this location, and it was nowhere near as packed as it was for Silverstein. And I just was very, very, very overwhelmed. I was really crammed in with people. A lot of people smelled really bad. The floors were really sticky, of course. Like, I was just sort of like freaking out. Like, people were rubbing up against me and touching me, and it was just too much for me in the moment. But eventually I was able to chill out and like get into the music, and it was fine. I'm glad I went, but I've never been so uncomfortable at a Silverstein show before, and I've been to quite a few. So that was a thing. Also, this week, my space heater started pooping out on me, which was not cool because my room gets freezing. Even if I had the heat on blast, my room would not be warm enough. And also, I was trying not to use the heat because I just want to keep the bill as low as possible, especially for my roommate who's not even here right now. I would feel bad like if I ran up the gas bill and she's not even here. So I've essentially been freezing. And yeah, just keeping in my room with the space heater and the cats, and we just sort of like hang out in here. And it's just frustrating because I had this space heater before, this exact style, and it lasted me years and years. And then the replacement is already breaking, and I just feel like that's everything now. Like my air pump for my car, going off a little bit, but the new air pump I got, my previous air pump lasted me probably over 10 years. And this air pump I've had for, I think, 1 year, and it's already starting to fill my tires slower. And it's just, I feel like everything is shitty now. But that's neither here nor there. Just saying that happened this week. Something else that was really annoying that happened this week was that there was more gas company drama. I won't get too into it, but the gist of it is they had accidentally turned off our gas when they meant to turn off our new neighbor's gas, or like put it in their name or something like that, and it completely fucked up our bill. And the idiots at the gas company had been trying to fix it forever, and they still hadn't fixed it, and it looked like we were late on a payment when we weren't, and it was just a pain in the ass. But everything's fixed now, everything's fine, but it was not fun at the time. And then what else? I don't really think much else happened this week, except one thing did happen, and I was really sad about it. Janet hurt her leg, and she ended up like ripping a bunch of hair out, and for a little while I thought she like skinned it. There was a little bit of a scab, like she did definitely scrape herself, but I thought it was like much worse than it was. She ended up being totally fine. But what happened was I was in the kitchen, and she tried jumping on the counter. She missed, landed on the dishwasher door that was cracked open, and she landed on the crack. The door flung open, and her leg like scraped against the dishwasher. I was very upset. I felt so bad. Not fun. But yeah, everything else that happened this week was pretty run-of-the-mill, nothing exciting. So yeah, I don't know. I guess enjoy. Here we go. Moving on to the day by day. So starting off with Monday, the first thing I marked with this sweaty puddle munchkin from Once More with Love was that I had night sweats again, and not to be too gross or too boring, but I'm still not 100% sure if it's hormonal or it has to do with my medication. At first I was leaning towards hormonal, but now I really don't know. So I'm definitely concerned. Then under that, I marked that I worked from home, which is the usual for Mondays, and I used this munchkin working from bed to mark that. And then another usual for Monday, I marked that I was just too tired to function, and I used this zombie, it's not a zombie, it's like just, I don't know, a tired emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. Then I marked that I broke out my electric blanket, and I don't know, this was on a freebie, this blanket. I think it's Scribble Prints Co. But yeah, I just needed to be warm. And like I said, I was really trying not to raise the heat, so that just made sense. Then with this Once More with Love pack lunch sticker, I marked that I meal prepped a few days worth of lunches. It was probably sweet potatoes, because I don't really know what else I would have meal prepped. Maybe hard-boiled eggs. I don't know. I'm not very good at packing lunches. Another reason why I hate being in office. Then I marked that I did laundry, which is another thing I always try to do on Monday, just so that I don't have to do it during the rest of the week. And this, oh my gosh, this sticker, where is it from? I'm blanking on the name. If you're interested, just let me know below, and I will find out where this sticker is from. Something addiction? I can't remember. Anyway, under that, with this just leftover planner, I don't know, freebie sticker maybe, I marked that I planned. Then this was from maybe a paper shire sheet? No, I can't remember. I'm so sorry. But either way, this little witchy book was just from like a Halloween variety sheet. I marked that I read. And then I was just up really late doing computer tasks, which was not fun. And this laptop, I want to say, is from Apple Blossom Prints Co. maybe? Maybe I pulled that out of my ass. I'm not totally sure. Anyway, if you want to know, just ask. Moving on to Tuesday, the first thing I marked was night sweats yet again. And I used this green pillow from... maybe this is Apple Blossom Prints Co. I don't know why. I'm like struggling today. Just bear with me, because I can't start this voiceover again. I just can't. I feel like I'm like, I don't know, like drugged or something. I'm not. Maybe I'm just tired. Anyway, with this tired munchkin, I marked that I was exhausted. Of course I was. And then this, I accidentally swapped these two items because both of the stickers are angry, and so I got confused, but it doesn't matter. It works either way, but I just marked that there was more gas company drama. I meant to mark it down 2 stickers, but it's fine. And I already talked about that. Then I marked that, what was this? I don't know. It was snowing. It was snowing, and I used this snow day sticker for that. I wish I did have a snow day, but no, I was in the office. Then with this not today fuckers munchkin, I marked that my space heater was pooping out, and this is what I meant to use, or to use the Why Me sticker for, but that's fine. You get it. We all get it. It doesn't matter. With this gassy munchkin, I marked that I had a stomach ache and bad gas in the office. So fun. So fun. Then with this Nike sneaker that's from, I want to say it's from the same sheet as the green pillow, I marked that my walk home was freezing. It was so cold. Then with this huge concert sticker that, again, I've had forever, so I can't remember the name of the shop off the top of my head. I know I'm terrible. Again, just ask if you're curious. I marked going to Silverstein. And then with this, like, Fight Me munchkin, I think is what it is, I just marked being very overstimulated. Like, I was really regretting going at first. I just, like, couldn't handle life. Then with this, this is like a leftover pillow, maybe from a Scribble Prince Co. kit. I'm so sorry. I'm terrible. I marked that I didn't go to bed until 1:30 in the morning. Moving on to Wednesday, the first thing I marked with a flag and this pumpkin paper coterra on a scale was that I weighed in. Then with this, like, this is from a wintry kit, and it works for me because the pug is wearing a sweater. I marked that it was freezing. With a munchkin in bed again, I marked that work was okay this day. It didn't suck as much as it usually did because I had a very time-consuming task and I didn't have to like really make any phone calls, which was nice. And don't ask me why I used a munchkin laying in bed because I was definitely in the office, so I don't know what the hell I was doing there, but it's fine. Then with this Sticky Perks audiobook sticker, I marked that my audiobook was getting juicy. And please forgive me, I cannot remember the audiobook. I even tried to look it up, but I would bet money that I'm talking about The Surrogate Mother by Frida McFadden because I really enjoyed that book. It's a very, like, just guilty pleasure type of book. I'm pretty sure I'm talking about that there. Then with an angry munchkin, I marked that I was irrationally angry. Who knows? Who's to say? It's fine. Then with this, I want to say this is from Papershire, and I think this is supposed to be like a horror novel. I marked that I read. And the final thing for Wednesday with this leftover functional deco from some kid, who knows, I marked that I watched The Hunger Games, what is it, Catching Fire or whatever the second one is. I was trying to rewatch the first two before the prequel and then watch the second two. I never watched the second two. They just looked boring to me, and so I quit after the first two. I know, that's terrible. So yeah, I was watching the second one this night. Then moving on to Thursday, the first thing I marked with this hat, and I want to say that I got this hat on a sticker sheet that was in a very old Glam Planner mystery kit. I don't know if she still adds like little bonus freebie things. I don't know if any shops do, but that's where I got this hat. So it's not really from a shop or anything. And I actually wore like a knitted, beanie with a poof on the top, but I don't have any of those. And I just needed to mark that I had to wear a hat. That's how cold it was. And I despise hats. I think they're disgusting, but it's too dangerous, especially for me because I'm so unaware, for me to wear my hood while crossing all of the busy streets because it's really hard for me to see from side to side. So a hat is just a safer option, even though I despise it. Then I used this huge sticker. Again, I am blanking on the name of the shop. My God, I'm so sorry. But I needed to use up a bunch of space, so I was able to use one of these. I don't really get to use these very often for obvious reasons. They're huge. But I marked that I worked, and I was, of course, in the office this day. Then I treated myself to Sweet Green, and I had like a $5 off coupon, so had to use it. And this is a freebie from Scribble Prince Co. And then on my walk home with my salad, because I got it for dinner, my best friend called me and she was just like updating me on her life. Then when I got home, I read on the couch for a little bit. And sorry, these are both Munchkins from Once More with Love. And then with this bed that, again, is just leftover deco from a kit, I marked that I got in bed really early, which is so nice. I love doing that. It's my favorite. And then I only made it through half of Mockingjay 1 or whatever the hell they're called. I was just getting so bored. I don't know if I'll ever finish it. I really don't. Can you let me know if it's worth it? Because I'm at the part where she's starting to like visit all the districts to like, I don't know, get soldiers or something. I don't know. I'm bored to tears. Let me know if I should power through or not. And then this, I used a scary movie sticker because I was scared of how bored I was. This is from Stick with the Plan Co. I definitely need to place an order with them because I really like these stickers. And I'm definitely running low on a few categories. But anyway, moving on to Friday. The first thing I marked was that I worked from bed this day, so this Munchkin definitely makes sense. This dishes sticker is, again, just a freebie from the kit, probably the same one that the TV stand on Wednesday came from, and I marked just doing the dishes. Then I vacuumed, and this little cute vacuum is from the same sheet as the Nike sneaker and I think the pillow. With this workout sticker, again, I think this was from a printable kit. I marked that I did a workout. And then this is when I discovered that Janet had like scraped her leg and like was missing a bunch of hair. I hadn't noticed it earlier when I was doing the dishes, but yeah, I was very sad. And she was like extra cuddly this night, which was both cute and also making me really upset because I felt like she was, I don't know, traumatized. She ended up being fine, but I was devastated. And then, sorry, TMI, but I got really sick Friday night. And so this Munchkin on the toilet is from Once More with Love. And sorry, the black cat sticker is from Papershire. Then the final thing for Friday with this sad emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. I marked that I was in my feelings and having a lot of just intrusive thoughts, hurting my own feelings. One of those nights, not very fun. Moving on to Saturday, the first thing I marked was that I watched YouTube in bed, and this laptop, I believe, is from Scribble Prints Co. Then with another SPC freebie, same sheet as the scribbler on when I got Sweet Green, I marked that I read. Then with another depressed emoji or sad emoji, I marked that I was just feeling really blah, aka depressed, and had no desire to do anything except for lay in bed. But I forced myself to get ready and I put on some makeup to try to make myself feel better. And once again, these stickers, oh God, I think maybe they're from the GP studio, but that could be wrong. So again, if you're interested, I will let you know. With a paw print, again, from that same all green sheet, I marked cat care. Then Joe and I went to the mall and I was able to get a couple candles from the Bath & Body Works $10 candle sale. Our mall has 2 Bath & Body Works because it's so big, and we were at the end with like the shittier one. So they didn't have a lot of the scents that I wanted, but I was still able to get a few and I needed them. I was down to my last candle. So the sale definitely came at a good time. Then with this hangry sticker from Once More with Love. Oh, and this is a Scribble Prints Co. sticker, the candle. I marked that we went to the Cheesecake Factory and it just sucked. We don't like the Cheesecake Factory. The only reason we went is because we had a gift card. I have never once enjoyed my food at the Cheesecake Factory. Please let me know if you like it because I feel like people are obsessed with it. And besides the cheesecake, I feel like there's absolutely no reason to be there. Their food is bland and gross and flavorless and terrible and disgusting. Enough said. I barely ate mine and Joe complained about his, and then actually the couple next to us were complaining about theirs, and it was, yeah, just terrible. But at least we did get cheesecake, so I marked that we ate cheesecake, and this is just deco left over from a kit. Finally, moving on to Sunday, the first thing I marked was that I slept in much later than I wanted to, and I used this mask that's leftover deco from a kit. With this Design Ski Sticker Co. Red Bull can, I marked that I had my Red Bull and just relaxed, probably on TikTok or doing something else I shouldn't be doing. Then with a laptop from that same green sheet, I marked that I did some job hunting, which has just been absolutely terrible and torturous. I just don't recommend it. I don't recommend. Then with this Stella Bow Sticker Co. umbrella, I marked that it was rainy and gross out, but we did have to leave because we were having dinner with my grandmother. On the way to see her, we just stopped and did a couple returns that we had to do, and I used these credit cards from, I want to say Scribble Prints Co., but I'm not 100% sure. Then with this Pumpkin Paper Co. Tara eating a burger, I marked that we went to Chili's with my grandmother. Then with this house icon just left over from a kit, I marked that we dropped her back home. And she lives very close to an Acme, so we were able to stop at the Acme and get our free Celsius drinks. I don't know if you live in a state where they have Acme, but if you download the app and you sign up for the rewards, every weekend they give you something free, and you don't have to buy anything. It's nothing like that. They just give you a coupon for something free, and this is the second time we've gotten a free Celsius, so that's pretty cool. They've had like free frozen fruit, free waffles, free salad dressing, free donuts. Like it's nice. And then the final thing for Sunday with this existential crisis emoji was that I was having major Sunday scaries. Who would have thought? But anyway, that's everything for this pretty uneventful, boring week. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, next week is the week of my birthday, and I already have it all pulled. It's all ready to go. Can't say it'll be any more interesting than this week that you just saw, but maybe a little. I'll probably complain more because it's my birthday, and that's all I do on my birthday. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.